Hi everyone, it's Miss Nikki Ann. I am exhausted and it's a struggle today, um, but I'm really pushing through because my mom is, having surgery tomorrow, and so she'll be off her feet for 7 days. And with my dad, busy working, and mom is usually my big help, especially with my 6-year-old. So I'm just, Sunday I felt I was hospital bound, but I was just so determined to not have both of us, bedridden at the same time. It's still kind of teetering. Um, so it's a struggle right now. And then it's the end of the school year. My son finishes school next, I think, Tuesday, Wednesday. And so there's a lot to do as far as that's concerned with he's at a very busy Christian school. They do so much. So just trying to keep up with that schedule and all the events that will occur from now until next week. It's difficult, and so I'm in the bed now, going to try to rest so that I have more to give. And it's 10:30 in the morning, and I think at 9 o'clock I just felt terrible. Yesterday I felt as if I had another mild mini stroke. But I was just so determined to not go to the hospital with my mom's. She's put off the surgery on her foot for a couple of years now, since I've been actively sick like this. And I know how much pain her foot is in. This will be, I think, the third surgery on the foot. And so I just said to her, God's will be done, and we have to walk in faith that everything's just going to be okay. It'll all turn out fine. Just have to keep pushing through and see what's in store for us during this whole situation. And that's about it. I saw Millie's video. It was so sweet, and it is a reminder to us all that, as much as the illness is a big part of us and how it affects us day to day, it's not who we are, it's not our whole life, and that we still have talents and gifts that, we need to give back to the world outside of our illness. And it's seeming that it's time for her to tend to some of that. And she's saying how, we may not see her as much. And of course we enjoy her videos. Just comforting to know there's someone on actively all the time. But God is good, and if she has things that He needs for her to be doing, then there'll be someone else who, posts more videos and so forth. But I think it's good when we listen to our hearts and what it is that we need to do for ourselves, as much as we like to help others as well. When we're advocating like this and trying to bring awareness to our illness, sometimes there's that balancing act, and you have to say, okay, it's time for me to back off in this area and focus on something else. And that is perfectly fine, and that's just the ebb and flow of life. That's all I'm saying. I think I'm gonna take a nap. I'm overwhelmed, and amazing things, of course, when you bring awareness to a situation. You get so many emails and so many videos and comments from people on my blog, on here, on Twitter, and at times it can feel overwhelming trying to keep up. And then I have the MD junction, so that, I don't know, I'm just kind of tying that into you can just look at Millie's page and see how many hits she gets, and also with the Team Potsies. I mean, that's a lot of work to keep up with. I'm like, phew. I don't get that many hits, but even with the amount I get, there's still a lot of work to keep in contact and answer people's questions. And especially if it's someone who's newly diagnosed, I try not to leave them waiting. And so sometimes, like you guys on here who I've been in contact with, I'll have to put your questions and things in the back just to kind of help the person who's like recently contacted me and is scared and doesn't know, how to navigate the dysautonomia waters. So I'm like, well, let me tend to that. The other people are kind of already, we're all on the go. Let's help the person who is just finding their way on this path. So that's it, just some thoughts, and I hope everyone is having a good Monday. And even if it's not the best Monday, I pray for your continued strength to endure the process and the illness, and to even find a smile at some point today, which I know sometimes can be hard. Love you guys, and be good, be patient, and be in the moment.